Hi everyone, happy Christmas. Welcome to our virtual Christmas assembly. We hope you enjoy this little game.
This is a music Christmas quiz. Me and Andy are going to take turns playing Christmas songs on the beautiful instrument, the kazoo. It's your job to guess what the song is. So have a think. If you've got paper, write it down. If you can't shout it out, just shout out the answer. And we'll see how many you get right.
I hope you're ready. Lauren, are you going to go first?
I can do. Are we ready?
Fantastic. And I'm going to try and guess Lauren's, and she's going to try and guess mine as well. So we'll see how we go. Come on in, Lauren. Song number one. Right, that's all we're getting. Do you think you know that, everyone? If you've got it, shout it out. I think I know what it is. And I think it is Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
Well, I can reveal, Andy, that you are correct.
Yes! I hope you're going to be rocking around the Christmas tree over the Christmas period. I'm going to do my one. So here we go. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that one. That was rather impressive and made Lauren laugh anyway.
I think I did get it in the end, though.
Good. Have you got it, you lot out there? What was it, Lauren?
Is it Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Yes, it is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Hope you enjoyed that one. Right, that is 2 songs down. Lauren, have you got another one?
Okay.
That sounded to me like a bit of a Christmas carol.
It was a Christmas carol.
Okay, and I think it's something to do with some geezers wearing fancy hats and robes.
Well, that could be a lot of people, Andy.
Well, it's certainly not me. I don't go around wearing fancy hats and robes, but I think it's We Three Kings. Is that right?
It is We Three Kings.
Fantastic. Okay, so here we go. It was a duo.
I've got the tune. I can't think of the name.
The first part of the tune is the very first words of the song. It's the name of the song. That's the words for the song. Lauren, she's not got it. Have you got it at home? It was Last Christmas by Wham.
Oh!
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. I hope you got that one at home. Right, here comes the next one. Come on, Lauren.
Okay, next one.
Oh man, I kind of feel like a knight, but I'm struggling. Have anyone else got it at home? At school? No, I'm going to have to say I can't get that one. Lauren, what is it?
It's Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad, the Spanish. Happy Christmas. Okay, here we go. Here's my one. Any ideas, Lauren? I can't remember the rest of it. That's all you're going to get.
The first bit sounds like it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, but then the rest of it doesn't.
No, it's not. It's an old kids classic. To do with a bit of a fat Santa.
Is it Santa Claus?
Something happened to him.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
What is it? Come on, Lauren.
Santa gets stuck up the chimney.
Yes, when Santa got stuck up the chimney, that's it. Did you get that one, you lot? I'm sorry, it was a terrible version, but anyway, I kind of only remember the first bit. Right, Lauren, next one.
Next one. Bring it a bit of calm now.
It was. Come on in. I think we should know this one. I think it was A Silent Night.
It is A Silent Night.
Fantastic. Right. Here we go for my one. Got it?
I think I've got it this time.
Come in, Lauren. What was it?
Frosty the Snowman.
Hey!
Yes!
That's no one. Right. Okay, we're going to go for two more, I think. One for you, one for me.
Oh, so this is my last one.
Well, I think I knew that one, and I'm sure everyone else did. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
It is.
Fantastic. So here we go. My last one. Did you get that one?
Beautiful, Andy.
Thanks. Thanks. I'm sure you all got that one over there. If you didn't, where have you been? What's going on? I didn't think it was that bad on me kazoo. What was it, Loz?
It was Jingle Bells.
Yes, Jingle Bells. Well, congratulations. I hope you got all of those right. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I don't know. But hope you enjoyed that. And, well, you'll be hearing from me very shortly. Well, hope you enjoyed that little game there with the Christmas songs there and our kazoos. I'm sure all of you have got a favourite Christmas song, a song that brings back memories, a song that you love to have on playing at Christmas time. Maybe it reminds me of family members, things that you did, stupid stuff that happened. Songs can be really, really important, can't they? And in the Christmas story, there are songs as well. And one of those songs came from Mary, after she found out that she was going to have a baby, that she was going to have Jesus and he was going to be the saviour of the world. And when she found out this news, at first she was confused. At first she was like, what? How can this be? But once she kind of got over that first thought, actually she was really excited and she was really amazed. And she was like, wow. And she actually started to sing. She wrote
a song. And I guess the reason she did it was because actually she'd been chosen by God to be the person who is going to give birth to the Saviour of the world. And this promise that had been promised to their people, the Israelite nation, the Jewish people, for hundreds of years, this promise was now starting to come true. And Mary was going to be the person who was going to be the mother of Jesus. And she was like, wow, that is amazing. And she felt this real sense of joy. She felt this real sense of, wow, God, you're amazing. And she felt this sense of hope. And she was really excited about what was going to happen. She wasn't expecting it. She hadn't planned any of this to happen. It just happened to her, and she was just overwhelmed, and she started to sing. Now, why on earth am I telling you that today? What on earth has that got to do with you and me in 2020? Well, it's to do with this word hope. You know, we've had a tough year, hasn't it? It's not been the way that we expected it to be. When we had Christmas time last year, there's no way I was expecting to be sitting here in my little office at home with a Christmas jumper on, talking to you and doing a Christmas assembly. I never thought that would happen. And you know, it's been really tough. It's been really difficult. People have been really worried and really stressed and really anxious. People have had struggles with money and jobs. People have been worrying about catching a virus, or they've had people that have been impacted and affected by it. And it's not what we thought, and it's not what we hoped for. It really isn't. But you see, I believe as a Christian that despite all of this stuff that is difficult and that goes on, this Christmas story, I believe, is a message of hope. Just as it was a story and a message of hope way back then to Mary, and that this promise of a baby was going to come to save them, this was Jesus. I believe that today, this same Jesus brings hope into our lives, can bring hope into our situations, can bring hope into our difficulties, hope into our pain and our sorrows. And I believe as a Christian that Jesus can bring all of that hope to us. I'm sure we've all got hopes for what the new year is going to bring, hopes that this virus will go, that the vaccine will come and sort it out, and that hopes that actually it won't go on too long, hopes that we'll one day be able to see people properly and give them hugs and spend proper time with them, hopes that we can get back to doing the things that we did before. We've all got hopes. But you see, for me as a Christian, even when all of these difficulties and worries and concerns come, I believe that Jesus can bring hope. Hope in my situation and now, and then hope in the future too. For me, Jesus is the bringer of hope. And in your lives this Christmas time, what are you hoping for? In your life in the new year, what are you hoping for? I believe as a Christian, it's really important that we put our hope in the things that are going to be strong and that are going to last, that are going to be secure. And I believe that we can put our trust and our hope in Jesus. So this Christmas time, as you're celebrating with family, as you're doing things and having food and having presents and all of that kind of stuff, think about the hope that Jesus brought to the people back then and to Mary, but also think about the hope that Jesus can bring to you and to us this Christmas time, and not just for Christmas, but for the future as well.
Well, guys, we've come to the end of our little Christmas assembly. I know. We hope you've enjoyed it. We hope it's made you think. But we just want to say we've been missing you, and we're glad that we can be with you on this particular day. But we just wanted to say a big happy Christmas to you. Hope you have a fab time. We will hopefully see you at some point in 2021. Have a blessed and wonderful Christmas, and see you soon. Take care.
Merry Christmas!